Well, having or being a sick child is unspeakably hard, and having an empathetic doctor who truly understands can make a world of difference and change the outcome, not only of survival, but of life.
She was doing well. She was in great spirits, ready to take on the chemo.
UCLA medical student Tay Butler is working toward becoming a pediatric oncologist. Her passion and caring for children, easy to see.
Everything is finished.
The chief making the rounds with her today at UCLA, Dr. Ted Moore, beams with pride. What have you learned from her?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So much. So much. You know, for Tay, the most important thing is connecting with your patients. And I always thought I was, but then when I see her doing it, I see how much more I can. And to me, that's amazing.
Knock, knock. Good morning.
Hi, can we come in?
Tay's empathy and will to heal, only someone who's been through it can provide.
The first question that I asked my mom when she first told me that I had cancer was, am I going to die?
At 9 years old, Tay went to the hospital with leg pain and was diagnosed with an aggressive form of leukemia, starting chemo the following day at this very hospital.
No one teaches the families how to deal with something like that, and it was one of the toughest experiences of my life. It's scary. You're a kid and you already don't have an understanding of kind of the world and all of its complexities, and then to have something so serious happen to you, it's scary. And it was some of the most frightening times of my life.
And Dr. Moore isn't just Tay's mentor and future colleague. He was also the one who saved her life and guided her future.
All right, I'm gonna take a listen to your heart first, okay? This is the first stethoscope I ever got. He gave it to me, and it's honestly where my journey to medicine began. So I keep this handy. This is what inspires me to continue studying. From the moment, I'm telling you, I got this stethoscope, I knew it's been a long time coming. We're almost there, but it's the only thing that I want to do in life. So I truly feel like I was born to do this.
Tay is unforgettable. And one of the main things is because, you know, when you're 9 years old and you're feeling really sick, it's only natural to be thinking about how sick you feel. But Tay was always concerned about everybody else. And so I saw this emotional intelligence in Tay that was just off the charts. Her care and empathy for other people. And I was like, okay, here's someone, she's 9 years old, but we've got to recruit her into medicine. We need doctors like her in the future.
Dr. Moore's healing hand also nudged his young patient toward a life of service, a mission that stayed with her long after she went into remission. In Tay, he saw all the characteristics he would want in his own doctor.
I really wanted to help feed what I thought was already there, a seed to just help other folk.
And at 9 years old, she was taking notes.
I just remember wanting answers, and I found everything so fascinating. And so when he gave me this became kind of like my medium through which I could explore everything. And so I would listen to my sister's heart, my dog's heart when I was at home, do the full physical exam, really feeling like I was the doctor for once. And it's kind of carried over. So now I just have a more fancy one.
At least we have a good backup for her, and then if she needs it, we can.
Now, making the rounds herself, she wears the coordinates of that first hospital room around her neck. And that bond of admiration, inspiration, and gratitude still very much alive 17 years later.
You know, our purpose is not to give out a bunch of medicines, but it's to serve and to minister to other people. And when we do that, there's a blessing that comes out of it that's greater than anything else you could ask for. There's nothing greater in life than when we invest in other people. And seeing Tay from the time she was 9 years old, and now where she is helping other 9-year-olds, oftentimes with similar diagnoses and helping them through it. So amazing to see, and that's just a great gift.
It's surreal, it really is. Like I said, he hasn't changed a bit, and that's the greatest thing. He's still the same caring, kind, always going out of his way for his patients, and it's been so refreshing to see that that has still been the case over the past 17 years, and it's just so genuine to who he is.
Now I know I can retire because I have my replacement right here.
And, you know, I asked Dr. Moore if this was surreal for him, if he ever thought he'd see the day when he'd see Tay at his hospital working alongside him, and he said, I would have been disappointed if I hadn't seen her here.
Yeah.
Like, he always knew.
He said he saw the emotional intelligence in Tay and her capacity of empathy.
Yes.
And you, as a viewer, just watching this story, watching Tay talk, you feel it.
Yeah, when I met both of them, I thought I would love to have either one of these doctors be my doctor giving me care. They're really special people.
Yeah.
So
we'll see great things from Tay, no doubt.
Absolutely.